Hi, today I want to show you how to build a bundle strategy that can significantly boost your average order value from the top performing supplement store that I found a bundle structure that is crushing it right now. Most people just sell one bottle, but this layout sells a 3 or 4 month supply. It shifts the customer's mindset from trying a product to committing to a result. And we also add free gifts that scale with the order size that basically trains your customer to buy in bulk on their very first visit, which instantly doubles or triples your average order value, AOV. So, to create the bundle deal like that, the first thing is you have to grab the app. It's called Kaching Bundles. This is the one I use because it lets you build basically any type of deal you can think of. You've got your quantity breaks, classic BOGO deals, and even those progressive free gift bars to keep people adding to their carts. Plus, they have mix and match bundles and these really neat checkbox upsells that are perfect for squeezing in a little extra revenue at the end. If you look down here on the Shopify App Store, they're sitting at a perfect 5-star rating with over 3,200 glowing reviews. That's exactly why thousands of Shopify merchants lean on this app as their go-to app for boosting profits. Now, install the app and go inside. And I've already got mine ready to go with the app embed activated, so let's jump straight into building our first deal. Just click right here. You'll see a few different templates to choose from, but for this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact supplement store strategy we talked about earlier, so go ahead and click on this template. First up, let's handle the general settings. For the name, this is just internal for your own organization in the admin dashboard. Customers will never see this, so just type in Bundle 1. Next is the block title. This is the headline text that actually appears to customers on the product page where the widget sits. Let's make it punchy. Type in Holiday Sale is live. For visibility, we want to target specific items, so select specific selected products and choose your main product, for example, NAG nicotinamide. Then, under Market, this allows you to restrict the bundle to specific regions if you use Shopify Markets, but we want everyone to see it, so leave it on All. For active dates, you have the start date and start time. This controls exactly when the bundle becomes visible. You can schedule this in advance for a future sale, but for now, we'll just set it to start immediately. Now scroll down to the variants section. This is crucial. Make sure you check the box that says let customers choose different variants for each item. This allows the customer to mix and match within the bundle. If you leave this unchecked, they might be forced into a single configuration, so we absolutely need to select this option. Below that, check Show Variant Selection for Single Quantity Deal Bar. If your product has a lot of variants, like sizes or flavors, you need to check this because it ensures the drop-down menus appear directly inside the deal bar. Moving on to pricing, I recommend you uncheck Show Prices per Item. Leaving it unchecked usually results in a much cleaner, less cluttered look. Also, uncheck Price Without Decimals. This is a stylistic choice, but it looks more premium. And finally, uncheck price rounding. We want the exact math to show. Now let's look at the cart settings. I want you to check Skip Cart and go to Checkout directly. This button acts like a Buy Now button. It bypasses the cart page entirely and sends the user straight to the payment screen. This reduces friction, though keep in mind it prevents them from browsing other items. Next, switch on the Low Stock Alert. This enables the scarcity warning system. Where it says show when stock is less than, set this to 20 units. So if the inventory drops below 20, the message will appear. For the message text, leave the default urgency message there. And for the color, pick a nice alert color, maybe a red or orange, but we'll stick to the default for now. Okay, now we need to remove all the existing bars so we can build this from scratch. Clear them out. Now let's build the strategy. Let's customize our first option, the BOGO offer. Hit Add Bar and pick Buy One, Get One. For the logic, we'll set it to Buy One, Get One Free, and let's keep the title short and punchy. Just type Buy One, Get One Free. For the subtitle, I like to use 2-month supply because it helps the customer visualize how long the product will actually last them. We can skip the badge and label for this one, but I definitely check Selected by default if you want this to be the first thing they see when they land on the page. Now, here's the secret sauce. Click Add Free Gift because we're going to attach a bonus. Select your product, let's go with Order Insurance, and set the quantity to 1. Just double check that the image looks right and add a quick label to describe the gift. I usually uncheck Show Original Price to keep the layout clean and make sure Apply Only for Subscriptions is turned off so every customer gets the bonus, not just subscribers. Now let's set up bar number 2. I call it the 3-pack Grand Slam. Go ahead and click Add Bar and select Quantity Break. We'll set the quantity to 3, so they have to grab 3 units to unlock this deal. For the pricing, let's go with discount by percentage and set it to 20%. That way they're getting a solid 20% off every single bottle. For the text, let's keep it simple. 3-pack for the title and 3-month supply for the subtitle. To really make this pop, go to badge style and pick most popular. It's a classic visual cue that tells the customer this is the one everyone else is buying. Then in the label field, type in free shipping to highlight that extra perk. But we're not done yet. This is where it gets good. Click Add Free Gift again. First, we'll add the order insurance, just like before. But then we're adding a second free gift. Let's grab the Pheromone perfume, set the quantity to 1, and label it plus free Pheromone perfume. When you stack a 20% discount with free shipping and 2 free gifts, it becomes an absolute grand slam. It makes the 3-pack look so good, they'd be crazy to just buy one. Finally, let's set up bar number 3. To make this easy, just duplicate bar number 2 and we'll tweak the details. First, bump the quantity up to 4 units and update the text to say 4-pack with a 4-month supply subtitle. Since we want the 3-pack to stay the star of the show, you can keep the badge simple or just remove it entirely. We'll let the 3-pack keep that most popular title. Make sure to keep the free shipping label active, and then let's sweeten the pot with the gifts. Keep the order insurance as is, but for the Pheromone perfume, let's increase the quantity to 2 units. Update the text to read plus 2 free Pheromone perfume, so they can clearly see they're getting double the bonus for stepping up to the biggest pack. Alright, the logic is all set. Now let's head over to the style section to make this look awesome. When it comes to the layout, you've got 4 main options to play with. First, there's the vertical list, which stacks your bundles into horizontal rows. It's super common and honestly the most mobile-friendly choice. Then you've got the grid or cards layout if you want them side by side, plus a compact grid if you need things tighter. There's also a minimal list if you want something really stripped back. Personally, I'm sticking with the vertical list because it just works best for most stores. For the corner radius, let's go with 10 pixels. It gives the edges that slightly rounded, modern feel that looks a lot more inviting. You can mess around with the spacing if you want, but the default setting usually looks pretty spot on. Now let's talk about colors because you want this to match your branding. For the card background, keep it clean with white, but for the selected background, let's use a light green. Then pick a dark green color for the border color to really make the active choice pop. For the labels, make sure you use high contrast like a dark background with white text so they're easy to read. And for those free gift pills, let's do light green when they're not selected and switch them to dark green once they are. Lastly, under typography, you can play around with the sizes and boldness. Just make sure there's a clear visual hierarchy so your eyes go straight to the most important info first. All right, for the finishing touch, let's add a countdown timer. You've actually got 3 ways to play this. First, we're going with fixed duration. This is awesome because every single time a new person lands on your page, the clock starts just for them.
Next is the option of ends at midnight, which is perfect for daily deals since it resets every 24 hours. Then you've got the custom end date if you're running a specific promotion that ends at a set time. That's great for creating some real-world urgency. But for this setup, let's set it to 10 minutes to give them that extra nudge to buy now. For the title, just type in whatever message you want to show up next to the clock. Then for the time bar background, let's use that dark green so it really pops against the white text. Just make sure you set the style to bold and bump up the size so it's impossible to miss. Okay, go ahead and hit save on those settings. Now, let's head back over to the actual product page template I've set up for our supplement. To get the bundle to actually show up, you'll just need to give the page a quick refresh, and boom, there it is, looking exactly how it should. One last thing to keep in mind. These deals are actually linked to your product details section, usually right near the buy button. If you want to change the placement, it's super easy. Just open your Shopify theme editor, find the app block, and drag it up or down until it looks right to you. Once you're happy with the placement, click save one more time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.